Okay, I'm going to try and calm down in this video, but I've got a lot on my chest right now. I've got a lot running through my brain, and I just need to get it all off my chest. So it has finished. West Ham United won, Brighton and Hove Albion won at the London Stadium. Welcome to my video, everybody, by the way. But more importantly, we still can't beat Brighton. Still can't beat Brighton. And what gets me, it's not the fact that we don't beat them, it's the fact that how we manage not to beat them, because we keep doing the same thing every single time we play them. Being passive, not going forward enough, and letting Brighton come into us. It happened last season, it happened the season before, it happened even the season before that. And we have to beat Brighton, really, because we've got Chelsea up next. And now, because of this result, we've only taken 1 point from a possible 9 across our last 3 games, which isn't good enough. And, you know, this is the thing, man. Brighton were down to 10 men, and West Ham had 34% possession against them. Neal Maupay scored an equaliser, which was a good overhead kick, by the way, but he hadn't scored in 7 games prior to that. Come West Ham. And it happens. We are like a charity case club to Brighton, aren't we? We're charity case to Brighton. Really, we just give them what they want. We don't even put in a lot of effort. We don't put in a lot of grind. And I know VAR is going to be a talking point in this. It hasn't been in a while in my videos, but it's going to be a talking point in this. But let me just get one thing clear. I'm not even going to blame the VAR decision. That wasn't the reason why we ended up dropping points. We dropped points because of our own foolish mistakes. So no, this VAR. Yeah, VAR was a factor, but it wasn't the reason why we ended up dropping 2 points. Wasn't. I'll tell you why in this video as well. There were 2 changes into the team. I'll talk about team lineups right now. Cresswell was out. He failed a late fitness test, rather. Johnson was in. Bowen started. Where was this to Diop? Where was Manuel Lanzini? I'd rather start Diop over Dawson right now, because at least I can trust Diop. I mean, they both got their faults. They both got the issues, but what's Diop done wrong? He's looked really good in the Europa League. Doesn't he warrant a start in the Premier League sometime soon? And Lanzini, I'm going to say it again. He has to start in this team. Why is Moyes so insistent on playing Benrahma when Benrahma's not been playing very well in the last few weeks? Lanzini looks like he's gone back to being the jewel again. He's got that shine about his game. He has, every single time he's come on as a substitute for West Ham, he's made an impact. What does he have to do to convince David Moyes? Get on his hands and knees and beg and go, oh, please, Moyes, make me start in the team. That's what he's going to have to do. Sonny Perkins was on the bench, at least, so that was a good thing, seeing an academy product on the bench. And I'm actually going to now switch, ironically, onto a positive, because West Ham opened up the scoring within 4 minutes. Fornal's corner, Souček gets his head on it. It's 1-0 to West Ham very early on. Souček's been needing a goal for some time, because he's been poor in the last few games, bear in mind. His starting position's been up for questioning, and so for Souček to score, it was a bit of a relief for him. Relief for me as well, and a lot of other fans watching it. Fornal's made the player as well, had a little bit of creativity about him, but he couldn't find the final pass. And Sofal struck straight at Robert Sanchez, who, by the way, in the Brighton goal, he was having a very awkward first half. He looked a little bit out of it, his head wasn't completely there. So much so that Bowen attempted to lob him while Sanchez wasn't concentrating. And he attempted to lob him from quite some way out. It didn't go in, though. Then a massive chance came in that game, and it was Fornals smacking the ball against the crossbar. I like Fornals. I think he's a really improved player. Much respect to him, but I'm going to say this, and it's not as a nasty criticism or a put down. It's just based on the fact that he misses massive chances in games still. And that's something that he was renowned for in his first season here, and even last season. There were so many times when he missed blatant, obvious chances. Is he trying too hard? I don't know. Was he rushed? I don't know. But he should have just taken his time with that a little bit more and keep a bit more level-headed about it, because smashing that against the crossbar, he had the 10 out of 10 effort, but like a 2 out of 10 for the finish. It wasn't really even close. I was hoping it would bounce down and go over the line. Didn't. Man. What do I say? Brighton actually also had 2 players go off injured in the first half. Sarmiento and Webster went off, and Webster's one of their better defenders. Lethal attack happened when Maupay passed, but Fabianski made a very fantastic save at close range. Brighton started to grow into the game a little bit more. I felt Brighton were overcomplicating things a bit, and I just said to myself, they're going to do something simple in terms of an attack, and that's how they will end up equalising, because I knew it would happen at some point. It was just like written. Brighton gave away a lot of corners. They gave the ball away a lot, put it out a lot. Whether they meant to or not, I don't know. Sure they didn't. It was all right half for West Ham, really. Being up 1-0 going into half-time was good. I think Brighton stabilised themselves a little bit and did start to make it a little bit harder, but West Ham was doing well despite having less possession. And West Ham had less possession for most of the game. And that was another thing. Letting the other team come into you and then trying to outsmart them at the last minute does not work in the Premier League. It doesn't work against Brighton. And if it doesn't work against a team like Brighton, it's not going to work against anyone else, really. No disrespect. Second half, Brighton had a deflected shot that went over the bar. Shortly after that, it was 2-0 to West Ham. Scruffy goal from a corner. So I thought, I put my notes here that Sanchez looked a bit sloppy for that one. VAR checked it. It checked everything from a foul to a handball to an offside. Very minor details. So they established a handball didn't happen in this VAR. But apparently, Mikel Antonio was offside. I couldn't see for myself why it was, but guess who referee was? Chris Kavanagh, the bloke that sent off Balbuena for making a tackle. You know, Kavanagh is a crap referee. He likes to screw over West Ham like Mike Dean used to. Is it Mike Dean's long-lost son or something? I don't know. Very irritating that it was dragging on for that long. I could not believe it was disallowed. That was another thing. So we had missed chance with Fornals hitting the crossbar and a disallowed goal. Oh, it's like West Ham of old. It's like the West Ham of old. Brighton had more possession. Don't know how West Ham managed. Brighton were just coming into the game a lot more. Kukurea putting in crosses a lot. Having to clear balls. Bowen took on multiple players. Fired wide. Lallana fired wide. Then Tariq Lamptey came on for Brighton. And this is where I said it was going to be a game-changing sub. Lamptey, he provides pace. Brighton needed some pace just to give themselves a bit more energy on that attack system. And I was thinking to myself, how the hell is Craig Dawson going to cope up against Lamptey? He's not. How is our defence going to cope against him? They're not. They didn't, because he put in many crosses after that. Spoiler alert. West Ham made some changes. Benrahma came off and Lanzini came on, which is anyway the typical substitution Moyes makes. So why doesn't Lanzini just end up starting, period? I do not know. More to my point. Fornals came off and on came Masuaku. Why? I'm not even sure that bringing on Masuaku was a good idea. Vlasic or someone like that could have come on. I'd rather have had Sonny Perkins come on than Masuaku. The good thing about those subs, Lanzini, instant impact, making a dribble into the box and trying to find Masuaku, but the ball was caught up by Sanchez. Lanzini's running and energy and dribbling in this game were top-notch. He really made a major improvement to the game when he came on. Still, though, it was everyone else letting him down pretty much. Declan Rice wasn't, though. Neither was Bowen. Those were, honestly, Rice, Bowen, Fornals and Lanzini put in a good shift. I'm not going to slate them in this video. They put in a good shift. Rice forced to save as well. A lot of drifting about still. I don't know why we were drifting about against Brighton, just being passive. Antonio was being passive. I mean, it may not be his fault because he doesn't have any other support up top, but he's looked really out of it as well. He looks leggy. Well, mind you, we have no other striker. So getting a striker in January is going to have to be a must now. It has to be a must. There's going to be no excuses for it. Antonio can't do it all on his own. We missed the opportunity to sign a striker in the summer. And I'm going off on one here because I need to say what I need to say. I need to get it off my chest. We missed the opportunity to sign a striker in the summer and it's going to bite us. It is going to bite us at this stage, man. Thankfully, January's next month. We need to spend money in that to really bolster ourselves. Lallana had to go off injured. Brighton had used all 3 subs at this point. Brighton down to 10 men. You think that'll be easy for West Ham, right? No. Lamptey, cross in. Maupay, overhead kick into the net. Maupay hasn't scored in 7 games. Oh, West Ham. Oh, we'll give him it. Brighton needs a bit of a confidence boost. Brighton needs a point. Oh, West Ham will give it them. Knew it. Knew it was coming because West Ham was poor. Poor. Crap. Mad. You name it. Everyone was passive in that team today, and it did finish 1-1. We could never beat this lot. Everyone's going to blame individual players. Everyone's going to blame the manager. I'm not even going to start blaming the manager. I mean, one thing I will say is Moyes talks about competitive nature in the team. He does mix and match the team for cup competitions. Why can't he do it in the Premier League? Because not everyone's place is going to be guaranteed in this team. He talks about it, but he's not going to do it. He needs to be about it. Do you know what I'm saying? He needs to be about it as well. Antonio looked disinterested. He had no support. And that wasn't out of Bowen's selfishness to run all the time, but Antonio has no one to help him out. And he keeps the starting place because there's no one else reliable that we can start as a striker. Masuaku, useless. I don't remember him doing anything good. I don't want him gone in January. We need to get another left back in January. I don't care what people say. Oh, yeah, we've got Masuaku, we've got Ben Johnson. We need another left back. Seriously, I think we do. I said it a few months ago and everyone said, oh, yeah, James, you're talking out your arse there. No, we do need another left back. Seriously. The stats appall me in this. 34% possession against 10 men. What? It was like watching the West Ham of old. Man. These are the kind of games that we've become accustomed to be expected to winning under David Moyes. So we're drawing it. I'm sure he's going to be mad. And I hope he's mad. I'm mad. I think we need changes now. Obviously, Lanzini's got to come in for Benrahma now. Benrahma's been off it. Craig Dawson needs to come out and put Issa Diop in. Not going to blame my goalkeeper entirely. Fabianski made some crucial saves when he had to. But I'm going to blame my attack. That attack needs reformulating. Antonio is looking a bit tired as well because he's used all the time. But he's not doing anything actually in the game to advocate a starting position. But who else have we got up there? Bowen and then Yarmolenko. That's the worry. Declan Rice was phenomenal though. That's my one saving grace. But I think we definitely need changes in this team. We need changes. What the hell of Masuaku? Sorry, not even Masuaku. Forget him. What the hell of Lanzini, rather, and Diop done to deserve to be on the bench these days? Answer me, someone. Because they deserve to start now. They got to be in against Chelsea. Lanzini has to be in against Chelsea. Because Benrahma didn't provide much. Commentators on DAZN didn't even mention his name that often. Because he did nothing. Lanzini came on, talking point. Everyone was on about Lanzini, saying how good he was playing. Get him in that lineup now. Still, can't beat Brighton still. The curse continues. We passenger ourselves about them. We loll about. You let them come into us. They punished us. We got what we deserved. We didn't deserve to win it in the end. Yeah, 1-1. Wake up, West Ham. Or you will undo your hard work this season. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this semi-rant on Aftermath. If you like the video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. I am now going to watch a hockey game here in Canada. So that's going to cheer me up a little bit, I hope. Hopefully, the Edmonton Oilers don't do a West Ham and bottle job it against the Pittsburgh Penguins. See you all soon. And by the way, I am doing a vlog of the game, so you get to see what it's like in my game day experience here in Canada. So, thank you very much for watching this video. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you all soon. Oh, and, by the way, Brighton is a trash place to live.